Cutting scale, guys, Nexas here. Welcome back to Destiny 2, and in today's video we're back again with more things to go over. And one of the most interesting things that is coming with this Tuesday reset, it is the 4th of or 5th of April. This Tuesday reset is going to be bringing a really interesting thing that is going to be the very first Gambit trials or Gambit labs. So yeah, we've already had the trials labs, and honestly, I know a lot of people kind of annoyed about trials and everything, but some of the trials labs have actually been really fun. The new capture the game mode or capture flag sort of game mode, it's actually not being that bad. Of course, last weekend, we're not going to talk about that. It was just freaking Bubble City. Honestly, I thought I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again with the Bubble Man everywhere, okay? But the Gambit Labs, this is going to be the very first one, and it's going to be invasion swaps. So if you don't know what this is, basically, okay, this is not a double, but the Gambit rules, basically, when they bank motes now, so when your enemy banks loads every 25, it will open the portal for the opposite team. So if I bank 25 motes in general, or my team does, it means the invasion portal of the opponents will open up and they can invade us and try kill us. Now, this is just a trial thing. Of course, it is Gambit Labs, of course, and that's honestly really cool because, as I said, all like 5 people who play Gambit, okay, all 4 or 5 of you guys, you know who you are. Stand up, be counted for, boys. I know there's not many of you who stand Gambit Labs or you just love it, but guys, stand up and be freaking counted because you're getting time to test it out. You're getting times to improve what Gambit is, because I know for a fact a lot of people, yeah, Gambit sucks for a lot of people. I mean, it's definitely the least played out of the core playlists, but I know there actually is a fan base for this, so it is nice that Bungie is starting to look into doing labs and stuff like that, and that's why we're going to go in and mess around with the Gambit Labs, see if it's any use, see what the crack is. So without further ado, let's go on some Gambit Labs with the invasion swap. Alright, time for the Gambit Labs review, boys. Yes, this is going to be Gambit Labs and everything. It's going to be much the same for obviously the start and all that sort of jazz. This guy was fast, oh my good god. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty similar to your usual sort of thing. Of course, you're going to be going for just getting motes and everything, but the difference is that I will no longer be... Am I killing this thing? I have no idea. But I'll no longer be able to, like, I don't know, sitting in a corner waiting for the invasion portal. It's all up to whenever the enemy freaking do it. So it honestly is pretty cool that you could actually keep your motes going without depositing any of them until you get to the max, like, because they can never really invade until you deposit your motes, which I honestly think is a really cool concept. But yeah, if you look, you can already see that we will be able to make them invade us. Like, we'll be able to spawn them in. So if this guy deposits, and I think if I do as well, they will start invading our asses. Now the thing is that you can wait. You can do it as long as I said, you can get to 15 each. So 15 by 4 is going to be 60. Quick maths, boys, quick freaking maths. But here comes, someone's going to invade now, right? But the thing is, their invasion portal is up. But I do have... I'm ready with a rocket. I'm ready with the freaking rocket. And you can legit make it or feed them into you. It's none of this, oh my god, they banked. Oh my god, I'm caught with 15 motes down my pants. Oh my god, I need to stuff these down. It's just... It's so much more... I wouldn't say casual, but it definitely gives you more of a chance. There's a guy over here. Hey, yo, bro. I don't think I tracked that at all. Hit him, bro. Hit him. I need to get this guy before he wipes my team. Oh, he's here. He's here. Oh, get him. Oh, yes, boys, we got him. Okay, yeah, I'm a scrub, boys. If anyone comes at me saying, oh my god, you're one of those guys, you just get one. Of course I am, bro. If I don't use it, I'm gonna get freaking beamed by the stupid thing. So you gotta use what you got, okay? Shake what your mama gave you, and I got a Galahorn off my mama, okay? But that's exactly what I mean about timing it and stuff like that. So we let them invade, or we had it set up, and ours is still up. We can still go over and invade, so I think my teammate might do it. I might actually do it myself. I don't really have the setup for it. But like, we can time exactly when we go as well. So you can leave theirs up and wait till they're about to go with it, which honestly I think is just really cool. I think it works out super well. Oh my god, okay, that guy. You need to die from your... Oh, wait, yep, that's Galahorn, boys. That's Galahorn. Oh, he's a one-shot. Huh, there we go. And a freaking galley took me out. We got 3, though, boys. We got 3 of them. We'll take it. That's a stack, actually. But yeah, it is really nice that you can actually time it. Now, we're kind of getting demolished because our teammate just lost 15 freaking motes. But I will definitely say, this gives it a lot more, I'd say, kind of control. I think the regular Gambit... Against stacks especially, you had very little control. Now, I'm not in a solo playlist and stuff, so definitely against the stacks, you didn't have as much control usually on like when you invade, when you get freaking steamroll and stuff. I know we're kind of losing now, but that is just our own fault because we lost a bunch of motes. But as I said, we can stack motes as much as you want. I can go over and invade and deny this, and that's what I mean. You can get away with such shenanigans. No, boys, get him, hit him, hit him. I didn't hit him. What? Where's my freaking thing? And oh, they're gonna summon. Oh, that's a rip, boys. That's a rip. Well, that is totally my B, boys. Totally my freaking B. Can we get this guy? Oh, we got one. You know what? We take one. Oh, we get this guy. Oh. I think there's a guy with a glaive chasing my ass. Yo, bro, can we get this guy? This guy's actually trying to glaive me. I appreciate that. This guy trying to glaive me while someone's running at his face. That's some kahunas in that dude. Now, obviously, it's still going to be pretty similar when it comes to the endgame stuff. Like, our invasion portal is going to keep opening once they summon. And vice versa once we deposit all our motes and stuff like that. Boys, we have enough. Tech Q, whatever your name is. Oh my god, you're conquering by 2. You know what you're going to be doing here. Oh, now they're invading. Oh, bro, you've got 15 motes. What are you doing? Bounties? Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Okay, we summoned. Jeez Louise. But yeah, this is probably going to be GG, as I said. They're still playing the stack, so they're still going to have some form of coordination. But it definitely doesn't feel like you're constantly getting invaded or you're constantly getting crapped on because you actually have a good chance. Well, that is going to be the GGs. They're about to absolutely destroy the Primeval. There we go, as I said. And against the stacks, it's always going to be somewhat difficult, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm one of the guys who really doesn't play Gambit at all. I don't like it myself, but this game mode actually makes it more bearable. I rather this than the original. Alrighty, so we're gonna go in again this time into more Gambit Labs, boys. But this time it is gonna be the freelance playlist. I actually didn't know if the freelance was working with it, but it actually is. So we'll try that with obviously some solo play. But I'll definitely say, honest, the freaking way this works now. You just dodged my name, bro. Give me the thing. There we go. That's all I wanted. I wanted the adrenaline junkie, but the way it actually works now with what's it called? The invasion portals, the main gameplay, the core mechanic of like just the boat collecting is so much more bearable. You don't get ass spammed by freaking invasions and stuff. They can't stack them. They can't like shout out that they put all their freaking invader things, these things, whatever they are, blockers. That's the word I'm looking for. But they can't spam the blockers at you and also invade at the exact same time, which honestly makes a world of difference. I know it might be small things, but it just helps out so much, guys. I'm telling you right now, Gambit, it's so much fun. I'm kind of ashamed to say it because I've always crapped on Gambit, boys. It was just part of the memes, okay? I'm not going to sit here going, I've been a Gambit main for my whole life. I was always going mad about Gambit, saying it was boring or terrible, but now it actually does feel pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. The fact that you can not get steamrolled as heavy. You can't wait until you invade as well. Like, obviously, if we bank our motes and the invasion portal opens, it will stay open until they invade, so you can't wait until you get all your motes, but it does give you that kind of leeway that you kind of expect it, and you can definitely do the same thing to them. It opens up more layers of competitiveness, honestly, and the PvP game mode can't go wrong with increasing that competitive layer. Oh, they're gonna invade, and look, these are doing the strat, boys. Okay, if they invade now, wait, they didn't invade. Okay, they just sent over so many. There we go. If they invaded a bit quicker, though, that was a strat. They freaking had it, but they didn't actually like capitalize properly. But they could have easily done it there. And that's what I'm saying. That's where it can be really sweet. And I missed completely. Oh, please tell me. Yep, I got him. Don't worry. Galahorn don't miss. It just always hits. But that's what I mean. The fact that you can kind of like stack your invasions, or you can kind of keep your invasions ready. I mean, we are kind of freaking stomping these. I don't know what has happened to them, but they are getting kind of dropped. But I will definitely say that I am enjoying this thoroughly. I mean, as I said, Gambit wasn't always my main game mode. I mean, it's just definitely wouldn't have been my first choice if I was logging into Destiny. But I'll definitely say right now, I actually wouldn't mind grinding at Gambit as much. I mean, we kind of are stomping these. I don't know what happened to them. They kind of got lost in the sauce. I'm not gonna lie. They legit just didn't really blank at the very start. But this is the one part I still do think that if they're gonna make changes to Trials Labs, of course, or just Trials or freaking Gambit Labs, Trials Labs. If they're gonna make changes to Gambit Labs, I definitely think they start needing to look at the whole way the Primeval works right now. I think that's like I didn't even track them. But this is definitely like the hardest thing to kind of go in with or kind of mess around with. It's just the fact that it's just a big heavy fest at the end, and it's just constant invasions because obviously there's no invasion portal. So people are always just constantly invading with heavy and everything, and it's just, yeah, it just ends up being an absolute slogfest. And they have admitted with Gambit they will look into this, but I definitely will say that at the moment the mid game is definitely improved with this change, or this Gambit Lab. I think the mid game is 100% better with this. Just need to get rid of this stupid gatekeeping on freaking damage all the time. Oh my god, it's so freaking annoying. Yeah, this part definitely needs a bit of a change. I will admit that much. But as I said, the middle game, the actual core kind of gameplay of this, so much better with the new changes. I really do love it. I hope it stays. Well, that is it for me and the new Gambit Labs. As I said, if you want to do Gambit Labs, it is the core playlist. So if you actually like the other one, you can't actually play it, which I know might annoy some people, but the Gambit Labs is actually really, really sweet. I think you will enjoy it. It won't be great for people who love to stack and just farm people by like dumping all their motes and invading straight away when all the blockers go over, which I honestly thought was super oppressive. Of course, I do like this. I think it's more It's more user-friendly. It makes the gameplay kind of loop in the middle of it actually kind of more bearable because you're not getting constant invaded when you have 15 motes. You can wait. If you have 15 motes, your teammate has only like 4 and you need to get to 25. You can wait till one of your teammates gets 10. You dump together, then let them invade if they want to, but it doesn't mean that you could be running around with 60 motes. Like, your team could be running around with 60 motes, not banked anything, and they cannot invade. So you're kind of guaranteed as a stack to get to 60 motes, which I honestly think is really, really sweet. Of course, they'll get the double invasion or whatever, but I do like the fact that it just gives you a bit more leeway as a stack, or even as a solo player. As I said, you can do the freelance too if you want to. It gives you way more freaking freedom. As I said, it's so much better in the mid-game play. End game, I still think it needs a little bit of work. They are going to work on it, as I said. Gambit definitely is going to get looked upon over the next few seasons anyway. But I definitely think that Gambit right now, this is so much more bearable. As I said, as a guy who doesn't really play Gambit as often, this is so much better. I want to hear though what the folks who actually main Gambit think. Of course, your opinion is probably the biggest deal, but considering that you guys play it the most, do you actually like the changes, or have these changes kind of ruined your flair for Gambit, or is it just, you know, it's nice and everything, but it doesn't change much for you? I want to hear what the Gambit mains think. But overall, I do think this Gambit Labs, I keep calling it trials, boys. The Gambit Labs, I do think the Gambit Labs, I think this is a big W. I think the way this works, so much better. So yeah, definitely if there is a survey to fill out, Bungie, I'm putting a big massive W at the top of that page for this Gambit Labs. This is sweet. As I said, keep the mid game, change the end game a little bit, and 100% you got a banger for Gambit. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and want to support content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.